Hello everyone, today my video will discuss whether relational databases will be replaced by non-relational databases. My opinion is that they will complement each other for a long time. Through learning, we know that a relational database refers to a database that uses a relational model to organize data. It stores data in the form of rows and columns to facilitate the user's understanding. The series of rows and columns in a relational database are called tables. A set of tables made up the databases. Relational databases have two main advantages. One is to match the ACID characteristics of the databases, that is automaticity, consistency, isolation, and durability, helping application development and simplify the complexity of application development. Second, the SQL syntax is close to natural semantics. The code written by developers can be easily understood by business partners. The code is very readable and maintainable, and communication costs are reduced. Although relation databases have many advantages, still there are a few disadvantages. With the rise of Internet, Web 2.0 websites, traditional relational databases have been unable to handle Web 2.0, especially super large scale and high concurrency SNS type Web 2.0 pure dynamic websites, and there have been many insurmountable problems. However, non-relational databases have developed rapidly due to their own characteristics. NoSQL database was created to solve the challenges brought by multiple data types in large-scale data collections, especially big data application problems. It should be pointed out that non-relational databases also have their pros and cons. The non-relational databases are designed for use with low-cost commodity hardware. Massive volumes of data are easily handled by NoSQL databases. However, NoSQL databases don't have the reliability functions which relational databases have. Basically, don't support ACID. They also means that NoSQL databases offer consistency in performance and scalability. In order to support ACID, developers will have to implement their own code, making their systems more complex. This may reduce the number of safe applications that commit transactions, for example, bank systems. NoSQL is not compatible at all with SQL. This means that you will need a manual query language, making things slower and more complex. In addition, NoSQL are very new compared to relational databases, which means that are far less stable and may have a lot less functionalities. In short, in some cases, relational databases are still needed. In some new scenarios, that requires high concurrent reads and writes and good scalability. Non-relational databases have their own disadvantages and advantages, and the choice depends mainly on the user's demand. It must be emphasized that the persistent storage of data, especially the persistent storage of massive data, still requires a relational databases. Thank you.